Alright, what's going on, Sauce Balls? I'm just wrapping up the edit to this video here. Just want to thank you for watching and enjoy the film. Alright, what's going on, guys? It's John. Working on the trunk setup here for my e90. I just picked up a new tank. Picked up this 4-gallon aluminum because my 5-gallon didn't fit in my original setup. And I'm remapping the trunk setup right now. I had this. This wasn't the tank, but originally I was supposed to have it like this in my trunk, but when I put the SMC water traps on each end, it didn't fit. Number one, these don't reach, and number two, the trunk with the leader lines and tank and SMC traps don't fit actually in the trunk themselves. So I went and got a smaller tank and a lighter tank. It's actually about the same size, but it's lighter. I should have gotten a 5-gallon because it looks like I'm going to be putting it up here where the compressors sit right now, and that probably would fit in my trunk. But regardless, this is what I have right now, so maybe I'll upgrade that in the future. But for now, I'm just going to move the 2 compressors to a different spot, and we're going to go from there. Alright, so I'm thinking about running the compressors like this with the tank here. I haven't decided where I'm going to put the manifold yet. So right now I'm just going to finish taking off the 2 compressors, and then I'll start a plan for where I want to mount the new tank and the compressors. Unfortunately, I have these holes left over. I thought I planned it, pretty properly. Unfortunately, I didn't account for the SMC traps. So, RIP to this piece of wood. But I'm still going to use it because I could probably cover up most of the holes with the tank, and then you really won't see beyond that. Alright, so now I'm going to unbolt the manifold from this piece of wood. Very simple kit from Airlift, by the way. I definitely would recommend it if you're a DIYer. Alright, so I got the compressors behind the tank, and I'm just checking to see if the leader line hoses will meet up with my SMC water traps, and they do. Check this one. Yep, they'll be fine like that. Get the compressors and just make sure they fit as far back as I want them to. So they can go as far back as I want. Alright, so now I just gotta drill the holes for them. And let me get the tank. Just super light aluminum. I would always recommend aluminum tanks for this, because number one, they don't rust, and number two, it's really light. And so that's how it should look. And I'll probably put the manifold right in front of it. So this is the tank. What I have going on here. On the right side is the SMC water trap. So there's where the compressors are going to go in. They're going to swoop around in there and go into this side. Right here is the water filter. So this is the out. This is going to go to the manifold where it says tank. It's going to go right about here where it says tank on there. And I have a filler and drain, so if my compressors ever die, I could go to like a regular gas station and just get a tire truck and fill it up. Hopefully I'd still have air in the tank. If ideally I'm not going to have any leaks in the system, so the tank should still have around 150 psi, enough to get the car aired up a little bit so I could drive it and then go to a gas station and fill it up. Drill the holes out for the compressors. So I'm going to go ahead and mark where I need to drill the holes for the new holes for the compressor, since I'm moving it. And I'll show you on the bottom of this. I have, I guess you call it beveled. I beveled these little holes out, so that way when I go to put it back in the trunk, it'll sit flush with the existing carpet. So the nut that's going to go in here isn't, protruding out of here. It's going to sit flush with this. Alright, so now I'm just going to take my drill bit and mark. Probably should use a pencil. I don't have one right now. So I'm going to use a drill bit to mark where I need to drill. And make sure you can still see them on here. Alright, now that those are drilled out, I'm going to bevel the bottom of it. Almost lost it there. Alright, so this is the bit that I'm going to use. I could probably get a smaller one, but this is what I had on me. I have a bunch of them, I just chose this one. So the key is to not go all the way through, because then you're going to have like a huge hole. So you just want to go like, I'd say about 3/4 of an inch, depending on how big the wood is, but I'm going about a ½ inch, 3/4 of an inch down. Alright, now that I have the holes beveled and drilled and whatever else, I'm going to put the compressors back on. We're going to mount them up. And we're going to make sure I did it right. Alright, so I'm here with Saucey Media Harris. And we got the compressors bolted down. Now we just got to bolt down the tank. And then we're ready to go. I'm going to drill out where I marked. Alright, so we just installed the tank, we put the wood back in. Now that's all left to do is put the manifold somewhere. We're thinking about mounting it right about here, or either really hidden or right here. Haven't quite decided yet. And I just got to plug in all the electrical that I already ran. It looks like a little bit of a mess, but once it's all done, I'll tie it all back in, and it'll be hidden by more of the carpet from the sides and everything. Alright guys, so I got the trunk set up, wrapped up. I had the management designed by Harris floating, we like to call it, right here. Sorry for the bad lighting, shooting this at night. So the only thing left that I have to do is I have to Loctite the fittings down. So this is Loctite 565. I talked to a professional, he said it's better than using Teflon tape on the threaded fittings. So that's what he recommended, and that's what I got to do. I'll be finishing that up this weekend, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed watching that video. If you have any questions or comments about the system or how I did anything, let me know in the comments section. Other than that, enjoy your day. Keep it saucy.